Hi, my name is Darren and welcome back to my Epsilon channel. For today's video, I'm going to showcase how I shiny hunt via the massive mass outbreak in Pokemon Legend Arceus. Stay tuned! Okay, so yeah, before we begin, let me explain the before the update. How do you shiny hunt in the mass outbreak? Usually, let's say there's only one mass outbreak to shiny hunt, and that is your highest shiny odds. In fact, even after the update, it has still the highest shiny odds. So, because once you enter into the area, all the Pokemon will be predetermined. So let's say I found a study mass outbreak and I want to hunt for it, and I want to check whether if this is a shiny. So usually what we should do, or what the norm will do, is to save in the Quebec coastland, and then you go to your study area and check if this is a shiny. If it's a shiny, congrats, you soft reset and then you check again to see if there are more shinies or not. So yeah, if you don't have a shiny, you will just go back to Jubilee Village, return again to have a chance for the study to retain in this mass outbreak again, and then you can save again, because it will give a new brand frame or a seed to give a new chances of being a shiny. So then you do again, repeat and over again until the study disappear. So that is the before the update. But now, because after the update, once you leave the area, the study outbreak will be gone. I can show it to you. The study outbreak will be gone. So in fact, after the update, what I have found out in my other previous video, so do check my other videos, right? I actually have attained evidence that once you go enter the Jubilee Village, all the Pokemon already be predetermined. That is after the update. So what this means is that if you were to hunt for a general shiny hunting in a mass outbreak, or if not a massive mass outbreak, you should actually save in a Jubilee Village and not into the overworld. That is because if I were to save in a Jubilee Village, all these Pokemon, let's say if there's an outbreak or a massive mass outbreak, all the stats or shininess or alpha, it has already been predetermined. So if you check whether if this area is a shiny, if you check this area, if there's a mass outbreak or a massive mass outbreak, if there's not a shiny, soft reset and you'll be in the Jubilee Village, and then you can go to other areas if there's a mass or massive outbreak to shiny check again. So that is what I usually will do. Since then, I'm actually looking for a massive mass outbreak because of the new feature. For those who wants to have like a shiny, to get a chance of a shiny alpha or a shiny starter, which is pretty hard to get in the distortion world back before the update, now with this new feature of the massive mass outbreak, you will have a high chance of getting it. So let me spawn a massive mass outbreak. So yeah, the first method is try to get a massive mass outbreak. If there's no, which is what I'm doing right now, return to the village and scout whether if there is a massive mass outbreak or a mass outbreak. So there is a massive mass outbreak. So at this point, I will save over here. And then I will check whether if this is a shiny. So because you actually save in a Jubilee Village, you can actually kind of like waste your Aggrov Berry So your third step is to use the Aggroth berry and spot where is the outbreak is. If you are really like this outbreak, like for example, I do like a Munchlax and I want to hunt for it, I will go there and see if it's a shiny. If it's a shiny, congrats. You will soft reset, you will be back in Jubilee Village, go back into this Obsidian Free Land, but this time round, you do not use your Aggroth berry because you already know where is your Munchlax. So you will just straight away go into this Wamana's Island and check and get your shiny. And if that's not a shiny, because you use your Aggroth berry, you go and soft reset. So hypothetically, I check the Munchlax, but I don't see a shiny, I will just then soft reset. So yeah, you can do the same for the other outbreak to check whether if this other outbreaks is there's a shiny or not. So if there's a shiny, congrats, just soft reset and go into the area. Otherwise, just back out, you'll be back in the Jubilee Village. So if there's no shiny over here, there is a chance to have another shiny over here. So I will go into this place. Do not save. In the open area, do not save. Use your Aggroth berry to check whether is there a Pokemon that you are of your liking. Or otherwise, if you are just doing for a general hunting, you can just hop on around to check whether if those are the shiny. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. And there you go. And then this will tell me, with these 5 Aggroth berry, this will tell me what are the Pokemon that is available, and I will just, yeah, as I mentioned, just go on into this spot and check whether those are shiny. If there's a shiny, congrats, soft reset, you will save your Aggroth berry and you can check whether if this is a shiny. So if there's not, so if you check all the areas that there's no shiny, you soft reset, you will be back into the Jubilee Village, and at the same time you are still conserving your 5 Aggroth berry. I hope my explanation you will understand. If not, just write them down in the comments below. Sorry, it's gonna take a while. So if there's not a shiny, you can go to any places and then you back out again to the Jubilee Village to refresh the new lineup of this mass outbreak. So you can tell that from the previous lineup is exactly the same. So yeah. There's evidence in my other previous video, so do check it out that it is actually the same. So I will go and return to my village, and once I'm at the Jubilee Village, I already have a predetermined Pokemon and a mass outbreak, or a massive mass outbreak. So this gives me a new one, and yes, massive outbreak and a massive mass outbreak. So I save here in the Jubilee Village, and then I will hop on to see whether if there's an outbreak. So right now, the mass outbreak has still an increased odds, but because of the after the update, once I enter the Crimson Highland, if I never found a shiny and I back out, you will lose the Sudowoodo. If you soft reset, you will still get the same set of stats or shiny or alpha because you save in a Jubilee Village. So what you get for this Sudowoodo, it has already been predetermined. So you can take it at, if you see a mass outbreak, it will just be a bonus. So your preferred choice of shiny hunting is just using a massive mass outbreak in this manner. So yeah, that is how I hunt for both a specific mon or for a general hunting method. Okay, so yeah, if you don't understand, so in conclusion, let me show you what is the two methods for the mass hunting and for the single species hunting. I also actually forgot to mention, always turn off your autosave. So for mass hunting method, first you turn off your autosave, then you save in the Jubilee village, go into the area of your choice, to see whether if there's either a outbreak or a massive outbreak, and then you go to an area that if there is a massive outbreak, then you use the agar berry, talk to mine, use the agar berry, and scout all of your outbreaks for a shiny, and then you memorize those areas if it is a shiny. If not, restart your game and you repeat step 3 but this time around at a different area, to go to a different area. So if there's a shiny, restart your game, then go to the specific area because you already memorize that location there's a shiny. So you can just catch your shiny and you have saved your agar berry. So this is how it goes for mass hunting method. For a single species hunting method is pretty is a little bit more tedious. So obviously turn off your autosave, save in a Jubilee village, and go to the area that has a massive outbreak. And then you use agar berry and memorize the area that the species of your choice. If you don't have, you go back to your Jubilee village and you repeat step 2, but this time round you go to a different area or try to solve yourself for another massive outbreak. And then you scout. Otherwise, you can scout and memorize outbreaks to check if there's a shiny. If there's no shiny, reset the game and you repeat step 1, turn off the autosave and save on Jubilee village, and then this time around you go to a different area that has another massive mass outbreak. So if there's a shiny found, reset your game, go to your targeted area because you know that there's a shiny, catch it, and yeah, you have your shiny and you have saved your agar berry. So yeah, that is how I hunt using this method, because most of the evidence that I found once I enter the Jubilee village, all the Pokemon, whether it's a shiny, alpha, or a different stats, it is already predetermined for each of all the areas. So that's the reason why I will save in the Jubilee village. So yeah, do let me know in the comments below whether this method works for you, or if there's any conflicting issues. Do let me know in the comments below so that I have some insights on how to improve my shiny hunting guide. So yeah, until then, I will see you next time in the next video for more content like this. See ya. Bye.